Hi, this is Phil Telemonte with Tidewater Trading Group. Based on a number of the questions that I'm getting from folks and the hit rate that I see on certain of the clips on YouTube, I thought it might be helpful to provide a kind of a how-to view these trades, because what's happening is I can see that a lot of people are seeing the end result of the trade. The much more important part of the trade is the analysis that went into to why we're entering a trade, the entry point, the trade management. All those things are vastly more important. The end result of the trade, win, lose, whatever those are, I don't want to say they're inconsequential. We're in this to make money, but in terms of any kind of learning experience and the reason that I'm putting these trades up, the other things are vastly more important than the end result of the trade, the why to get in, where to get in, how to manage it along the way. So what I'm going to do is just give a real quick run through of how to view these trades on YouTube. I'm going to try to keep it all on one clip so you don't have to search around. You can just click on one clip. So it's going to be a little weird as I step around the camera and pull it back up here to show you. But I'm going to do that real quick. I think that might be helpful. So 1 second, bear with me. Okie dokie. All right, here we go. So here's the YouTube page. What you need to do when you get up here, what YouTube will show you is this big screen when you first come on, and this arrow that says, you know, basically, boy, click on me and play me. That's not what you want to play, because what happens is it will only show these trades that I'm recording. There'll be a number of clips to a given trade. So to just click on this picture that you see here, this main picture, you're either going to see the beginning of a trade, the end of a trade. Most often it's going to show you the last trade recorded, which means you're going to see the very end of a trade, which isn't going to make a whole lot of sense when you just see it in that context. So let me show you real quick. What you want to do is you want to go to playlists. Make sure you click on that playlist, and then what you're looking for after playlist is you're looking for these icons that appear on the right. Okay? There are a number of trades up here now. I've got quite a few of them, and to scroll through them, if I can get my mouse around here to scroll through them, you can just move this little scroll bar that you see over on the side, and you can see all the trades, the various trades. Each one of these icons is a separate trade or some type of an analysis, and then to view it, they'll all have, let's take one for example, they'll all have a date, 1/10/11. It's the third trade that I made that day. So if you click on this icon, what happens is you get a whole new set of icons. Go to the one that's on top. You know, sometimes you'll see it'll say part 1, part 2, part 3, but in the event that the title's long and you can't see it, just click on the uppermost trade. Don't click on the plus sign, because it'll put it in a queue and you'll be creating your own playlist, which you don't need to do. I've already done that. Go ahead and just click on this main body. What will happen is that trade in its entirety will play out in sequence. So it'll start with part 1, and then just automatically, without you doing anything to it, it'll go to part 1, part 2, part 3. So let's go through that again real quick. You're on my channel here, the Tidewater Trading Group channel. You're going to click on playlists. It's going to give you all these various icons for all these trades that I've posted. You're then going to go up here. Let's go back to that same one, that third trade from 1/10/11. You're going to click on it. Whole series of icons. In this case, it's 3 separate video clips for that trade, and you're going to click on the first one, and again, it'll start playing. It'll come up in this big window. Let's do it real quick. I'm uploading the second trade of the day that I made. And all right, so that's my horrible voice, but bear with me. I'm going to turn the volume down. So in any case, you've got the first clip will start to play, and then the other 2 clips from that trade will automatically follow it. You don't need to click on them unless something's amiss with your equipment or your link or something like that. But they should play out in sequence. For instance, right now it's playing part 2, if I can focus on it. Now it's playing part 2. It automatically jumped to part 2. It'll go to part 3, and then to play any of the other trades, here's part 3 is starting to play now, as you can see. So what you need to do from there is just either, click this little icon, this little call out here that says back to playlists, or you can go to the top and click on playlists, and it'll take you, it'll freeze that and give you all these icons again, where you can go back and view trades. I started posting these on December 12th. So you can go back and just again see any number of trades, and it works the same way every time on any of these. Just click on any of these dates or the icons associated with them, and it will pull up, you know, a new series of icons. Go to the top one, click on it, and it'll play the trade out in sequence. So sorry if I beat that to death, but thought it might be helpful. It is. Trading is kind of a complicated thing to begin with, and I think without the ability to see these trades from start to finish, wasn't doing folks a whole lot of good and created more questions than answers for you. So hopefully you found this informative, and it'll help you to view my trades more easily in terms of how I got them set up on YouTube and how I've got this channel set up. So again, thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate it. Phil Talamonte signing off. See ya.